Do you prepare your script for video, or you just speak live without preparing what you say? I typically don't script my videos at all. In fact, I usually just get a list of bullet points of things I want to talk about. Reading off a script doesn't feel too authentic to me, so I go off the top of my head 100% of the time. You will never see me reading off of a script. Hey, what is up guys, MKBHD here, and recently I asked you guys on Twitter if you had any sort of questions about tech or YouTube or whatever, and of course you did. There were plenty of great questions, so without any further ado, this is Ask MKBHD episode number 8. Let's get right into it. Are you switching from the MKH416? And he has a picture there. So I see you follow me on Snapchat. Yes, I am trying a new microphone. I did tease that on Snapchat. As new video makers do, we try new equipment, we mess around with different things, and this microphone I'm using now, the first video that I shot with this microphone was the last one, the Galaxy S7 review, and I feel like it went pretty well. So I haven't even told you guys what kind of mic it is yet, but I feel like I'll probably reveal that pretty soon. What is the average size of the final upload file to YouTube? Also, average time to upload and process. This has changed a bit for me over the years, but my average file upload, like the Galaxy S7 review, was it's usually between 2 gigs and 5 gigs. That longer video is about 4 gigs, and it takes me a couple minutes, 15 minutes maybe to upload, and then like an hour and change to process. Sometimes I get impatient and I process before it's fully done in 4K, so that's how you get that 360p club. Who's on your playlist at the moment? Right now I'm listening to a lot of Logic, listening to a lot of older Kanye, Wolfgang Gartner's new album also. I have public profiles on SoundCloud and Spotify, so like you can listen to the same stuff I listen to. Is there a cooler person on the planet than Neil deGrasse Tyson? If there is, I haven't met them yet. It was awesome to meet Neil deGrasse Tyson. If you didn't already see this, I tweeted about it already. He interviewed me on his show. We just talked about tech and the future of tech, self-driving cars, all kinds of weird AI stuff like that. So I'll link that below. It was really fun, and yeah, he's definitely one of the cooler people I've ever met. And Neil, I'd love to interview you maybe for my YouTube thing. Maybe we could get in touch about that. What is Android N going to be called? My guess, if I was a betting man, I would put money on Nutella. Android N Nutella. There's like 2 or 3 other guesses that may be right, but like that's the far and away favorite for me. And every time I see a Google employee tweet any sort of hint, it just reminds me of Nutella, so I'm gonna go with that. Do you think smartphones and tablets are boring? Is that why you were branching into different areas of tech? The first part, no, I don't think they're boring at all. I still think they're awesome. You could argue they're getting stagnant, but I'm branching into other areas of tech because I'm interested in other areas of tech, and that's the kind of stuff I want to make videos about. Like cameras, for example. Like you would think someone who has made hundreds of videos and put them all on YouTube for people to critique and watch and see would be really into cameras and would make camera videos. I am, but I've only made like 2 or 3 camera reviews. So that's the kind of stuff like I do want to branch out and do things other than smartphones and tablets because it's all tech. Best backpack for carrying around cameras and other gear. I don't know if this is the best one, but this is the backpack that I used, and it was in the Galaxy S7 review. People were asking about it. What's that red and black backpack? This is the Click Jetpack 15. I had to go to amazon.co.uk to get this because it was out of stock in the US. Dom from Mac Mixing definitely convinced me to get this. It's perfect for my gear, meaning it's not too big, but it fits like the camera, all the camera accessories, 2 batteries, and lenses and cards. It's perfect, and I just take that and a tripod to the park and go shoot. It's awesome. I'll leave a link to that below the like button. I recommend it. Have you moved yet? Okay, this is a question a lot of people have been asking. As you can see, I'm still in my old apartment. This is something I've been working on without getting into too much detail or finger pointing or anything weird like that. Banks don't really understand self-employment the way that YouTubers do it. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yes, I'm still working on that. But in the next like 3 weeks, you're going to see some pretty dope new spaces. I've teased it exactly once on Instagram. It's coming. It's happening. New Tesla. Are you excited? I am very excited. So we're going to get to see the Tesla Model 3 on March 31st. I didn't get invited to the actual event, but I will definitely be watching it live. And we'll finally get to see what may be like the make or break car for Tesla, the $35,000 smaller sedan, little brother to the Model S. And I already know Tesla is like a great company, and it's not necessarily make or break since Tesla's already doing really well. But like this is the finale. This is what they've been working towards to get electric cars on the map. and then make it available for everyone. This is the car that people want to see. OnePlus 3, hype or no hype? Honestly, the OnePlus 3 could low-key be one of the best phones of this year. We're already looking forward to a couple things like the new Nexus, the new Note, the new iPhone, but this OnePlus 2 was one of the best phones of last year, and in a lot of ways it kind of went under the radar in that way too. But it's a budget phone, but it's built like a tank. It's got high-end specs, great performance, it's gotten some updates, and it's been ahead of the curve on a couple things. It has USB Type-C, has a fingerprint reader. So in a lot of ways, this is a great phone. It's on Massdrop right now for a much lower price than you could already get it. So it's still one of the best bang for your buck phones that you can get. It's one of those rare phones that you can continue to recommend. So I think OnePlus 3 could have a lot of hype going for it, and I'm looking forward to see what that next phone looks like. What are the cons of using a Red, other than the size? I would say the cons of using the camera that I'm using, but I like it a lot. I really like this camera, but it would be the battery life. Here is a battery of the Canon C100. This battery right here would last me hours and hours and hours on end of shooting for multiple videos. This is a battery I throw in the back of the Red, and it lasts me a good solid 45 to 55 minutes. So there you go. What tech company is innovating the most right now? There's a couple good answers to this, but since I focus a lot on smartphones, I'm going to say LG. The LG G5 is the closest we have to an actual modular smartphone, and that's not just cool for the sake of being modular, but it's actually a legitimately awesome idea. I hope to get my hands on that phone pretty soon. We're getting a little more info about how much the modules themselves, the Friends, will cost, and I'll hopefully have a video about that phone in the next couple weeks to show you guys. I want to see what this phone is all about, and hopefully it lives up to the hype that a modular phone does. So there you have it. Thank you guys, everyone who was asking questions. And if you have any other questions maybe that didn't get answered, feel free to ask them in the comments section below. This is one of those videos where I'll hang out a lot in the comments section and try to answer a bunch of questions. That's basically been it. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.